but I've won every single time I've done it.
I don't remember asking. Campos here with the new Altergeist GOAT, Joey.
Oh god, yes.
Yeah, we just spoiled what you're playing, but you want to explain what you did with the deck?
So I picked up the deck from Creighton over here. He's the architect of this deck, and I picked it up and played it Wednesday and then Friday, and then I went back-to-back locals with it without ever touching the deck before, so it's pretty interesting.
Weird.
Yeah.
So, did you have any input in the deck list at all?
Not at all. Card for card,
So-
Creighton's list, didn't change a bit. Same deck box, same cards, same sleeves, everything the same.
All right, let's get straight into it.
All right, so we got 3 fakers, by far the best card in the deck. So how the deck wins, the win condition, and then 3 marionetter. This card is a great starter. The second effect of this is ridiculous, being able to like swap out from your graveyard and summon whichever one you have in your grave. Very underrated effect. And then 3 melee seek. This card is insane when you go second. It applies the pressure to it makes your opponent react, basically. Insane. And then bringing it back with Marionetter is really good. And then 2 silks. So how you, that's what you summon off Faker, obviously, to interrupt your opponent. Compulse is insane in 2021. Horse Conqueree. This card is a dark horse. Like, absolutely. You need when you hard draw it, it's so insane. Your opponent doesn't know it's there, so like they get caught off guard because they want to enter battle phase to bait out the silk and then just hit them with this. So yeah, it's ridiculous when you hard draw it. When you hard draw this and they don't expect it, it's usually just game, because then your silk just gets extra value because it's in main phase too. And then for like more guy stuff, this play 3 spoofing. It's makes the deck consistent. You definitely want to see like your faker and stuff. And this card can like dodge cards like Veilers and what else? Just
Widowmaker.
Imperms, Widowmakers. It just dodges. So card's absolutely insane.
Speaking of Imperm.
Yeah, speaking of Imperm, I put him up here because Imperm Faker.
So, how many times did you Imperm Faker?
Not too often. Did it like in the finals in game 3 on stream. Which pretty sure that was the only time I did it the entire time. Which if I was gonna draw Imperm Faker, that's the best time to do it, is in the last game of the tournament. So yeah, best hand trap, Ash Blossom, badass mismatching rarities.
Jesus Christ.
Good job, Creighton. Yeah, just all around versatile hand trap. And then we respect Tri Brigade over here. We want to main deck the Veilers. You can also hit like Diviner, which is really important. And then Verte Anaconda. If you can hold it for that, that's really important because this deck actually just gets the shaft by Dragoon. And for spells, just the 6 spells. We play the 6 pots. Just trying to go for the consistency. Definitely want to draw playable every game. Want to be able to resolve Faker, so getting to Faker and it's really important. And also we play Extravagance, or he plays Extravagance over Prosperity because it's a control deck and you definitely want to get your +1. So the +1 is just really important.
Can't help to point out the mismatching rarities on the Extravagance. And another question, as someone who plays Extravagance in one of his favorite decks, how often was the Banish 6 just heartbreaking?
The only time it really matters is when you banish all 3 Hextias. You just need 1 Hextia to like play. You don't even actually like need the Hextia. So like, I've won games without even summoning a single thing from the extra deck, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah. And for the other traps, 2 Protocol and 1 Manifestation. This is where you set off Marionetter. She played 2 of these just because I don't know why actually. Why do we play 2? Why is the ratio in these?
Because 2 manifestation is cheeks.
Oh, yeah, well, Protocol.
We do that.
Protocol.
There's no real reason. You don't want to play 3 because it's too many. You don't want to draw. You want to set off Marionetter, and then if you draw 1, then
You essentially have 5 copies of it in the deck, so you don't want to see like a hand of protocols.
Yeah, and then most of the time you will side one of them out. Well, I sided one of them out like every match, even going first.
Is that something you do?
Not even going first. Going second, 100%. But
I will say, going second versus combo decks, because of how my side is, I side out one Marionetter and one Protocol. Going second because of Sphere Mode that you'll see in a bit. Because Marionetter and Protocol are really bad to see looking at an established board. You would rather see a Sphere Mode to get rid of all the negates and then just set better, more impactful trap cards.
Yeah,
as a follow-up.
Going off that, another thing he said is when you go second, you want to side out Extravagance and keep in the duality, because if they have an established board with a negate, then you don't want to play Extravagance. It's going to be auto-negated. And then you want to keep duality going second because you can duality for like the raw sphere modes and stuff like that.
And no one was ever wasting their Omni negates on just a glorified upstart.
Yeah, so, pretty much that. And then more traps, order.
What order?
Solemn Strikes, and then Torrential. These are like the best cards going second. Or they're good traps obviously going first, but they're also like they have synergy with each other when you go second. So you just set Torrential Strike, you're gonna break the whole board. If they commit, then yeah, Torrential Strike. And then Order, this is the deck's win condition. The only way this deck wins. Imperial Order. Nah, this card needs banned.
I
Bad.
think you're talking about Tri Brigade.
Well, same, but yes. Also for Tri Brigade.
And how many cards is main deck?
40 main deck.
40 main.
Always 40. And I guess we'll go into the side deck. 3 nibs. Pretty much like one of the best hand traps when you go second, or just against combos, like one of the best right now. Also good against Tri Brigade, but if you play even against Drytron, you can like, if they have the orange lights, then you're like nibbing, and then you're getting the 2 orange lights, or the 2 fairies out of the hand, so. I mean, and sometimes you can just catch them off guard without them having orange lights and then them keeping good. And then, so yeah, nibs just good. This is a control deck, so like if you want the highest impact hand traps, and like the highest impact, like so Sphere Mode is there's not really too many hand traps that are high enough impact where you can like, outside of like Valor and Ash and stuff like that. But like, so if you just draw a Sphere Mode going second, it's being controlled, you just out the board, and then hopefully you can establish the tempo and gain control of the game. Kind of conflicts with like the normal summon, so that's one of the reasons why he wanted to take out Marionetter and stuff like that. But like, yeah.
Hey, but if you're Joey or Creighton, you're just gonna have a trap card and a multi-faker.
Well, yeah, like.
Oh yeah, that comes with the name.
I was gonna say, you just draw this in like a way to spoofing and a way to resolve it, then you're usually playing and you're in there. So this deck kind of gets beat by like Lightning Storm and stuff, cards like that, like Feather Duster. So we want to play main or side deck outs to them. So like, Secret Village is ridiculous. All the monsters in here are spellcasters. So and then
Except Ash.
oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. We're never normal summoning an Ash anyway, so.
I have.
Surprised. Oh yeah, and then Solemn Judgment in the side deck, not in the main deck, because it's not good at all going second. So
I don't know why so many people want a main deck Judgment. I think you're less intelligent for that.
well,
But
there's so many like versatile cards you can play over. Just a card that's hard, only good going first, when you can play like Valor, Ash, Torrential Strike, and then guarantee you have it when you go first, and it won't cause any bricks when you go second. So Judgment in the side deck for sure.
Got yes.
And then Evenly Matched has great synergy with this deck, obviously, because of multi-faker. So Evenly Faker, just like a faker.
I gotta ask, how many times did you evenly faker?
Honestly, I did it once, and it was in the finals.
It was
game
the
3
same
on stream,
game.
exact same game.
It was the same game that he was just talking about that he imperm fakered someone.
Same game.
It was like his Tri Brigade.
The following turn, because he imperm fakered a guy, he let a Tri Brigade resolve some of the Ancient Warrior Link, and phase, bounce the Ancient Warrior Link, force the guy, put his Sylph back in hand, draw, then just evenly fakers him again and wins. And for some reason, that man decided to keep Imperial Order as his last card against Geist.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Extra deck's not too relevant, but like 3 Hextia, obviously. Definitely want to try to you definitely want to play multiple Link Karibos because of Extravagance, and then this can be like the 3rd Link Karibo, but this has a relevant effect, so Creighton says, play this card. Doesn't come up, but it's an Altergeist card, so we play it. I guess the effect's pretty decent. You can summon a Altergeist from the deck.
I've literally never seen that card summoned against me.
I don't think
I summon that card like once a week. on a good week. But I've won every single time I've done it.
I don't remember asking.
insane. Okay.
Shut up, cameraman.
All right, so for the rest, we got the two Charmers. You want to link climb into access code with a Celine. These are the ones you want to play because it's light, Mariner's light, and then Silk is a wind. It's one of the ways we out Dragoon. So you link climb into this, and this is another Outer Dragoon. So like this package here is pretty important, I would say. So whatever situation you get yourself caught into out of Dragoon, you like say you have a strike set, and then you can link climb. You're able to like do this. Then there you go. Whichever one you have. So you want both of those. And then Bortle Sword, I guess that's another Outer Dragoon.
Bortle Sword?
Bortle Sword. This deck can kill sometimes if you put a bunch of monsters on the field. And then Unicorn, out things that can't be destroyed. And then Appaloosa for some weird reason.
Didn't you say access code earlier?
Yeah, access code. Right here.
Oh, okay.
I put it next to
I
the thing,
must
so
have missed
we
it.
link climb into access code.
I thought it wasn't there for a minute. Like, how are you going to talk about that card and it not be in the deck? All right, so 15 card extra, 15 card side. Yeah, another great list from you, Joey. This is probably my favorite one that I've seen you make by yourself. Pilot all the way to the finals and win twice.
He's welcome.
No, seriously though, shout out to Creighton. He's the architect of the deck, the prodigy.
Well, any other shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to Team Bortle, Kevin Bortle.
God, yes.
Shout out to Campus behind the camera.
Oh, hey.
Shout out to Bronder. He's right there. Show Bronder. People love Bronder.
Yeah. Dang, video ruined.
Yeah, shout out to everyone here, yeah. Yeah, that's about it.